It is your Classic Metal Show right here on the ClassicMetalShow.com. That is Don Dokken from his solo release from 1990, Up From the Ashes with Give It Up. And Don wanted to call us tonight and congratulate us on our 24th anniversary. And also I wanted to talk to him about his induction into this Heavy Metal Hall of Fame on Wednesday.
All right.
And also, I kind of wanted to get his input on this Motley Crue thing and, a few viewpoints on what's going on out here in the music world. So he's got his girlfriend there, Jennifer. She's getting him, rousting him. So, anyway, we'll just kind of fill here until he calls us. But anyway.
Wake up.
Yeah, seriously. As you know, he's had some surgery here back in November, and he's on the recovery road for that. And
Sure.
And you, of all people, know all about that kind of a thing, is recovering from such a things that affect your ability to dexterity and whatnot.
Yeah, I've had a doctor's appointment or two in my day.
It's kind of funny because I was, when I was updating the server, I cannot believe that we were talking about Call Me Chris as far as being released all the way back in 2015.
Yeah, Jesus God, 5 years ago.
I think we did a segment called Call Me Chris Is Coming or something.
Okay.
And we were talking about your book, and that was a work in process from the very beginning that kind of got shelved for a while.
Yeah.
And then you picked it back up and finished it off, obviously. And how did that book do for you as far as sales and whatnot?
Call Me Chris?
Yeah.
Bestseller I've had.
Well, do you know how many actual copies you sold?
Like 2,200 print copies and about 600 some Kindles.
Oh, nice.
Did really well. That one did very well. Yeah, like 3,100 total sales.
And like your other books, like your Judas Priest book and your Motley book, even though they're very small, how well did those do?
Those are all right around. The lowest selling one is the Metallica book, which is a little surprising, at like about 1,700, and the other ones have sold about 2,000 to 2,200, and other things has sold about 900 hard copies, and I don't know what it might even be more. I haven't checked since it actually in 2 months, so it probably is more, but they sell. I guess I get deposits in my bank account every month.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not addicted to the numbers on it. I don't care.
Well, it's always interesting to see, who picked it up or how many people have picked it up or, decided to buy it or whatnot. But, obviously your first book, your Little Victories, which kind of launched you into, becoming an author, I guess.
Right.
How well did that one do up to this date? Now that you put that out over 7 years ago, right?
Well, 6.
6 years ago.
Because I broke up with Georgetta in June of 2012. So I would have written for a year, and then it came out in 14, I guess. I think that one came out because I would have finished writing it in mid 13 and probably either end of 13 or early 14. I don't remember when I released it, but it would have been in there somewhere that it came out. And it sold, 2,200, I think.
Well, not bad.
Yeah. Dude, I say it all the time about the books, and I know who's buying these books, and it's the same ones that are listening to me and you yammer about nothing right now. And I am amazingly fucking appreciative that people care about the junk that I'm writing about. You know, whether it's my Korea stories or my divorce stories or the burn accident or Motley Crue or whatever it is, man, I am amazed that people care and people want to read this shit. And so from what everybody says, I mean, other than one negative review on the new book, everything has been always positive. So, you know, I'm not complaining.
Well, you're about almost 2 months out since the release of the new book.
Mm-hmm.
And how has that done for you, and what's the feedback you've gotten on that?
Like I said, 900 that I'm aware of. It's probably more, but that was as of like the beginning of December. It had sold like 900, and for the most part, people are enjoying it. They think it's funny. They think it's fun. You know, I of course had Chris Wicks telling me that I made it all up and it's all bullshit. And,
really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he said that I heard that same story from my dad when he was in the military. So you obviously just made that up. And I was like, okay.
Why, you couldn't have the similar experience?
Apparently not. He was pointing to the story about me running over the car.
Okay.
With the 5-ton truck. And the only answer that I had for him is, well, there's people on my Facebook that were witness to it. So, you know, apparently they're part of the big lie as well.
So because you had a similar experience in Korea that somebody else had, you must have just grabbed their story because they were the first and only person to do something of that nature.
That's what I got.
Okay.
I was like, okay, cool. Whatever. Thanks for buying it anyway.
All right.
Definitely not upset. You still spent your $20.
Yeah. So what kind of negative feedback did you get?
Well, that was it.
Oh, that was it? Just that one?
Yeah. Everybody else has thought that it was fun or funny. And, you know, now Bandian had negative feedback for me. He was talking about the wedding story.
Okay.
Which I don't know if I've ever told that one on the air or not, but
I think you told about the one where you banged the bride before the wedding or something.
After the bachelor party.
Okay, all right.
But,
hang up there. Is that you, Don? Hello? Well, I'm gone.
But yeah, now Bandy had said that if he would have not known me up until now, he would have. He wouldn't be my friend based on that story.
All right. Is that you, Don?
No, it's Wicks.
Oh, what's up, Chris? Oh, Chris, he's gonna refute you, Chris. Chris.
He took that totally wrong. My old man was in Korea, and he had the same.
Yeah, turn your computer down.
Yeah, I got it off. He took that totally wrong. My old man was in Korea, and he had an accident just like Chris did. He had a tank in his division, and he ran over like a Maine Superior's Jeep. They all had to. It was raining, and he went through a big ravine in a tank, and he's got pictures of it. He totally ran them over. They had to jump out of the Jeep. And he didn't even realize it until about 2 miles later when everybody caught up to him and stuff. No, I wasn't saying nothing against that. He took that totally wrong.
Yeah, Chris, now you have to apologize.
And the thing about the washing of the balls, my dad used to tell me that, and my mom, I was like 8 years old, and he was like, yeah, before we would get with these women, they'd wash our balls before and after and wash us all up. And I was like, yeah, I heard that story when I was 8 years old. And my mom was like, don't tell them that shit, Richard. Don't be telling the kids that. So, yeah, somehow you took that wrong, bro. I don't know how that happened.
That's fine. I will admit being wrong then. All good.
Yeah, maybe how I wrote it out in the email or something. No, I just was saying it was kind of funny that years later, you know, because he's in his 70s and we're in our 50s basically, and that he went through the same shit with his battalion, that he had been drinking the night before, and he was in his tank, driving the tank, and ran them completely over and didn't even know it.
Nice.
And the shit about the washing of the genitals and stuff. So I just was letting you know that that's funny that years later You guys could have been in the same area years later, you know.
Could have been.
But somehow, bro, you took that wrong. I'm sorry that got wrong, but...
You see how upset I am. I'm very upset about it.
Well, I just thought I'd call real quick and just say, hey, you know, I'm sorry about that. That was not how it was meant. I just was trying to show you that there was same shit has happened over the years, you know.
All good, man.
Yeah, because he went to Korea because when he was let out of boot camp, he wanted to go to Nam, and they said, you'll come back in a fucking body bag. There's no way we're sending you to Nam. And he went to Korea instead.
Well,
all right, I'm going to get out of here in case Don's trying to call. Just wanted to clear it up real quick, that's all.
All right,
Later,
Chris.
guys.
All right.
Bye.
So there's Chris Wicks.
I stand corrected.
Yeah. It wasn't negative, man.
I stand corrected. I guess I did read it wrong. I'm too lazy to look it up.
So there's a CMS faithful right there. He's stepped up to the plate and took you on one-on-one, man.
Well, then I'll change my statement. No one has complained about this book.
It's a #1 bestseller.
It's a boss hit-bound book.
Yeah, it is. It's on the New York Times bestseller list.
Yeah, sure. It would be thrown off that list by some Me Too faggot in a hurry.
Oh, absolutely. Now, have you had any attacks like that?
Nah. But you know what? I'll be honest about it. I didn't submit to the normal places either. I didn't do like the full press junket that I normally do. You know, instead of doing like the morning shows and stuff, I just figured there's no way to tiptoe around it. So I didn't bother with that. I just did some select interviews. I didn't even really do the podcast circuit or nothing. I just figured this book is more for the CMS fans anyway.
Well, when you told me that guy from the local radio station there, wanted you to, come on, I was thinking, well, okay, well, how do you broach that subject?
Yeah.
And go, buy this book. It's full of filth.
It's full of stuff I can't talk about here.
Yeah, and other things you shouldn't say.
Yeah, and the more I thought about it, it was like, what story can I tell on the air? And I didn't think there were any, so I just skipped it,
Well, that would be a tough interview to have. That, hey, I wrote this book. It's full of really horrific things and a lot of terrible details. But I highly recommend you buy it.
Yeah, please buy it, but I won't tell you what's in it.
Yeah, and if you're offended by what you read, that's on you. You spent your money. Thanks for your $20 or whatever.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I guess our guest wasn't going to call. I don't know what the deal is. I had this arranged, so let's move on to music-related topic here.
Okay.
Are you aware of the money making of various musical artists as far as what their money making ability was for 2019?
Oh no, I mean I know like Guns N' Roses made a shit ton of money.
All right, well that's interesting you brought that up because I'm going to go through a list. I got the top 25 earners.
Okay.
For 2019.
All right.
And I will let you tell me what you think they made.
Okay.
All right. Coming in at number 25. And we'll work our way up. Guns N' Roses.
Is 25th?
At 25.
There's 25 people better than Guns N' Roses.
Yep, money-wise, yep.
Now, is this their bring home or what they drew?
Well, I'm thinking it's their gross. I'm going to guess it's their gross, that they just called it their top earners.
All right.
For 2019.
God, and there's 24 bigger than them.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 300 million.
For 2019. Now, this isn't for that overall, tour. This is just for the year.
So I'll say they didn't really play that many shows, I don't think, in 2019. I'll say 30 million.
A little higher.
50?
Not quite.
40?
Right about 44 million.
All right.
Here's another one I don't know at 24. I don't even know these people.
Okay.
The chain smokers?
Oh, the chain smokers. I have no idea who that is.
Have you ever heard of them?
No. That's a band?
Apparently so.
Could you look it up? Look it up. Let's hear some chain smokers. Can you do that or
no? No, I'll look it up.
All right. I'd like to hear a little chain smokers before I venture a guess. I know this. It's more than 40 million.
Okay, let's play some chain smokers. I've never even heard of them.
Let's hear it.
Just fine before I met you. I drink too much and that's an issue, but I'm okay.
Oh my.
Hey, you tell your friends it was nice to meet them, but I hope I never see them again. I know it breaks your heart. Moved to the city in a broke down car and...
That's the chain smokers.
I know them by their other name, the pole smokers.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to say 45 million.
Pretty close. 46.
Wow.
46 million.
Jesus, are you kidding?
And I've never even heard of them.
Yeah. It sounds like every other fucking mid-tempo R&B shit band out there.
Yep. All right, coming in at number 23 is Ariana Grande.
Hot to look at, but I can't. Ariana Grande. Unfortunate that she lived through that bombing. But since she did, I'm going to say 47 million.
Close, 48.
Just a little under on all these. That's just sad, too. Jesus.
At 22, this one is surprising that he's at 22. It's a solo artist.
Okay. Paul
McCartney.
He could play about 4 shows and make 50 million. Say 50.
49.
You got to think he makes You got to think he makes 5 million a show, don't you?
You would think so, yeah.
It's a fucking Beatle. He's the only Beatle that's doing anything. I mean, he's the only Beatle that matters. Ringo doesn't matter. Yeah, 50 million. Or 40, you said 49?
48 million.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hang on a minute.
Hello?
Hello? Well, I thought you were going to call the studio line. Oh. Well, yeah, call me on the studio line.
Quality radio.
That's correct. All right. Bye. He said he was calling the studio line. It was just ringing.
I don't know, Wix was on.
No, it would have been busy if he did that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's see here. What else we got? Oh, the next one up is at 21. Fleetwood Mac.
50 million.
No. 49 million.
49 still.
Yeah. Well, all right. Did you want to do the rest of this list, or do you need to take a break? I see you're coughing over there.
I'm all right. Let's go. Let's do the list.
Okay.
I got water.
All right. We were at number 21. Fleetwood Mac.
49 million.
You hit it right on the head.
Because you already said it. I'm cheating.
Okay. All right. Number 20.
Yeah.
Jimmy Buffett.
Ugh. If it's $1, it's too many.
Well, he's got that whole parrot head cult thing going on where he does those summer runs.
And it is fun. Have you ever gone to one?
I have not.
I went to one at Blossom, and I sat in a hot tub at the top of the hill, and it was actually pretty fun. I will say it was fun, but the music was god-awful. But it didn't matter because they kept bringing you margaritas. You know, it was like $100, and they just kept bringing you margaritas.
Okay.
I got fucked up in that hot tub.
I'm sure you did. When you sit in that hot tub and you consume alcohol, it works like twice as fast.
Yep. So let's see. He has a string of restaurants too, which will probably boost some sales.
Well, I think this has to do with his touring gross, not with his overall worth.
All right. Well, Fleetwood Mac was 49. I'm going to say 51.
Well, it's at 50.
Fair enough.
All right. At number 20, we have Eminem.
Really?
Yep.
Eminem.
Eminem.
Did he tour?
I don't know.
I have no idea what he did. I'm going to say 51.
50.
50 million. Oh,
yep.
Shit.
At number 19 of favorite of yours, and I actually liked the performance this guy did at the Super Bowl a few years back, Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars, yeah. I know when he tours, that's big money. And he was on, the 24K Magic Tour. 55.
Nope, 51.
51. Wow, these are all close.
Yeah, they're real close. Coming in at number 18, Billy Joel.
Ugh. He still brings asses to the seats, though. 53.
Close, 52.
All right.
Next one, I don't know who this is at all.
All right.
BTS.
BTS. You don't have all their records?
I don't know what that is.
Let's look it up because I have no idea either.
BTS.
Find us some BTS.
BTS. What is that? No idea what this is.
Does it not come up?
No, it does.
Okay.
I don't know what it means, though. BTS. Video this. BTS fans. They look like they're Asian or something.
Oh, good. It says Asian pop boy band.
Yeah. Sugar stars in... Okay, whatever.
Who cares?
I have no idea.
Is there no music to hear?
No, there is. I'm going to play some.
Let's hear this shit.
I wanna be rapped. I wanna be the top. I wanna be the rockstar. I really don't mind. I wanna be rich. I wanna be the king. I wanna go win. I wanna be rapped. I wanna be the top. I wanna be a rockstar. I really don't mind. I wanna be rich. I wanna be the king. I wanna be me, I wanna be king. Oh boy, let me see, I got a big dream, yeah. 매일 설레지 내가 어디까지 가지. 정신없이 달리다 보니 어느새 여기까지 왔지. Yeah, 발 밑에 그림자. 고개 숙여 보니 더 커지잖아. 도망쳐봤잖아 따라오는 저 빛과 비례하는 내 그림자. 두려워.
Oh,
all right, Jesus.
It's like an Asian rapper.
Yeah, well, should be 53 cents, but I'm going to say 53 million.
57 million.
Jesus Christ.
For that.
Now these kids are supporting some real shit.
They are. Coming in at number 16, Pink.
God, I would not have thought that she'd still be relevant. Well, she's 50. If that fucking BS.
BTS.
BS. if that was 57, I'm going to say she's 59.
57 as well.
Okay.
The next, Katy Perry.
Well, she should make 30 million a tit, so 60 million.
Not quite. 57 and a half.
Still good value on those areolas.
All right, at number 13,
Mm-hmm.
Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake?
Justin Timberlake.
I thought he was retired.
He's apparently still making money.
58. I don't know.
Real close. 57.5.
Jeez.
Number 12. Travis Scott.
Travis Scott?
Is he like a country guy or something?
I think he's a rapper guy.
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure he's a rapper guy.
Okay.
58.
Dead on.
There we go.
Number 11. Rihanna.
You know, I was amazed at how much money that bitch makes. I saw something about her. I was watching Pluto TV, and they do these segments for commercials where they do they call them like a newsy news break or something, but it's not really a news break. It's like a 15-second just factoid that they bring up.
Yeah.
He said that Rihanna just broke the $1 billion mark for money earned.
In her career.
In her career.
Okay.
And I was like, how the fuck did she make $1 billion? Who's fucking liking this shit?
Well, she's got Chris Brown to thank for that.
Well, she's got clothing lines and all that other shit. That's why. But, yeah, she does take a punch well. That's for damn sure. I'm going to say $60 million for Rihanna.
All right. $62 million.
Jeez.
Coming in at number 11.
Okay.
Your boys, Metallica.
God, and they're only at 11. $65 million.
68.5.
Oh, good for them.
Coming in at number 10. P. Diddy.
Now, what is he doing? I don't even know that these bands are on tour.
Well, I don't know if it's specifically touring or grossing as a musical act, whether it's like sales or touring or whatnot.
70 million.
Dead on.
Wow. P. Diddy. It's the last time P. Diddy had a song. P. Diddy hasn't had a song since he did that rip-off song, Every Breath You Take song, has he?
I don't know. I don't listen to that kind of stuff, so I couldn't tell you.
God, that's like 20 years ago.
Yeah. Coming in at number 9, Drake.
Yeah, people like the Drake. I think he sucks 10 bags of dicks, but Drake, he's popular as fuck. I know that. What was the last one? 75?
Diddy was at 70.
I must say Drake did like 73.
75.
75, all right. Yeah, because he got all that attention, too, during the basketball playoffs where people probably bought a lot of his shit just because they kept showing him on TV.
Next up, Beyonce.
There's another one that makes a bunch of money and nobody could name 5 songs. Beyonce, 80 million.
81 million.
Yeah.
Her counterpart,
Jay-Z, 82 million.
81.
Oh, they made the same amount?
They made the same amount.
How cute.
At number 5, legacy act, Elton John.
Elton John. He had that huge tour. Now, this one, at least I know, toured. He had that big tour, and those tickets were like $300 a hit.
Well, this is his farewell run, I suppose.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say 90 million.
Not quite. 84.
No. Yeah, only 84. Fucking loser.
Then from Elton John at number 4 takes a big jump, another legacy act.
Okay.
The Eagles.
Yeah, they're always making fucking a fortune. I'm going to go straight to the 100 million.
Exactly. 100 million.
Wow. Good for them.
And they're not all original.
Shit, there's barely any original now, is there? There's what? Don Henley. Is there anybody else original?
An original? No.
No, because Felder's gone. Joe's not an original. Timothy B. Schmidt's not an original. They got someone's kid, Glenn Fry's kid. They got like Kenny Chesney or somebody.
Exactly.
Not Kenny Chesney, but it's some country guy, don't they?
Yeah,
like,
he's a country guy, yeah.
Clint Black or something.
Somebody like that.
Yeah, somebody else. It's definitely barely the Eagles. Only Henley's the only original, isn't it?
Yeah, and they're still making $100 million.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, that just goes to show you that people don't pay attention to who's in the band. It's not that important. They just know the songs. Just like Foreigner.
Meanwhile, Don Felder's one missed opportunity away from driving a cab. I mean, he's like down and out. He's playing fucking the rib cook-off. He's the opening act at the rib cook-off for the local high school band, playoff winner. Whew. Come on. It's crazy.
All right. At number 3, I have no idea who this is.
All right.
Ed Sheeran.
Oh, you go find him on Spotify. You know the song. He's like a fag singer.
I have no idea.
Isn't he one? No, that was Sam Smith that said he doesn't have a genre. Ed Sheeran is just that shitty fucking sappy sing song.
Oh, Perfect.
Yeah.
I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love.
All right. So this guy made a shit ton of money.
Well, there's a lot of 30-year-old housewives that aren't getting it right from their husbands and are thinking about this kind of fucking sad, sappy shit. 130 million.
Not quite.
No, not that much.
110.
110. Jesus God.
At number 2, Kanye West.
Now, you know what surprises me about this list before I comment on Kanye? Unless, even with number 1 as a country artist, I am surprised that there's so little, there's no country up to this point. Country's like the big style, isn't it?
I don't know.
Must have faded. Kanye. Well, Kanye found God this year. So maybe he sucked in some Christian audience as well. I'm going to say, what was the last guy, 120?
No, Ed Sheeran was at 110.
110? I'll go 120 for Kenya.
You're low.
Really? Kenya made more than that?
Yep. 150.
150. Because he found God and his dick still smells like a Kardashian.
Who do you think takes the top spot?
And it's a musical person?
Yeah, it's a female artist.
Oh my God, who? Jeez. Is it somebody I should know?
Oh yeah, very popular.
God, I have no idea. It's not Adele, is it?
No. Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, yeah. Yeah, not a fan. Definitely not a fan. Although I gotta admit, I do like that one commercial that she does where she's spilling everything. Kind of like that fucking commercial. It's the first time I've ever looked at her and thought, yeah, she's kind of hot. Because she's a little too stringy normally.
Yeah.
She looks kind of hot when she's dressed up as a waitress and shit. 200 million.
Not quite, but close. 185 million.
Jeez, oh man. That's amazing.
Yeah.
$185 million in a year.
Yep.
And we can't name one song. That's what drives me most nuts about this. If you were to play this game in the mid 80s, say.
Doesn't she have that Shake It Off song?
I don't know. She might. What I'm saying is, if you would have gone in 1985, when the big acts would have been like Prince, Billy Squier, Mellencamp,
yeah.
Springsteen, U2, whatever, our parents would have known these bands. They would have known. They may not have been fans of these bands.
Yeah, but they may have known their name.
But we, 2 generations later, don't know any of these fucking people. They're making huge amounts of money. There's somebody listening to it.
Sure. Or going to see them.
And it's so segmented that even with that, no one's hearing it. How is Taylor Swift making $185 million? I don't get it. I don't get how Drake. I don't get how these bands are making it without their music being played like during NFL games or during like baseball games or something. Because that was kind of how we sort of learned about some of these bands too.
Yeah,
because we would hear them in the 10-second break. I was listening to like I said before, I was watching the Frisco game today, and they were playing all kinds of music from San Francisco history, like in and out of the commercials. And it was all Journey, Jefferson Starship, Eddie Money. It's like this litany of bands that had some sort of San Francisco heritage. They were all old. They weren't playing anything new, anything now. It was like, how are these bands that are current getting known?
Social media?
I guess, but how do you know to follow them?
I guess it's word of mouth with the kids.
Someone's hearing it.
Yeah.
And they all do. We've done this with streams before too. And they all have like 1 billion streams of whatever their hit songs are. So it's just amazing to me. It's amazing to me that an artist could make that kind of money in 1 year, have that kind of success, and even peripherally, most of us never experience them.
Yeah.
That's, like I said, the only thing I can relate to with Taylor Swift is a fucking commercial. I don't know her music. I just know that commercial. And if she was uglier than she is, I wouldn't know her from that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yep. All right. Well, I can tell you're over there coughing and choking.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to get some hot tea again.
All right. So I'll let you pick a tune. What would you like to hear?
Do you have that new Sepultura?
I do, I believe. Yeah. Yep, I think I do.
Play something from late in the record. I don't know any of the names of the songs, but just pick anything.
You mean Sepultura?
Sepultura, yeah. This will drive Jackal crazy. This is barking music. Dog barking music.
Is that what he says?
Yeah. Cookie Monster. No, we're not playing Rush. We played a Rush song. Let me just be clear on the Rush thing. Yeah, sucks that Neil Peart died, but let's just be real here. Neely and I, not fans. So we're not going to fucking suck Neil Peart's dick tonight. He died. Sorry. Sucks for him. Sucks for you guys that are fans. I guarantee you guys that are fans have his fucking music. Turn off the Sepultura and listen to Rush for fucking 8 minutes, okay? Go fuck yourself.
What is the new Sepultura called?
It is called Quadra.
Quadra?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Dog Pound Jedi, we already played Asphyxiation.
Yeah, we did that song.
Should have been listening, dick fuck.
Yeah, he's just late to the party.
Yeah, he was too busy for us when we were playing the stuff he likes.
So what was the song you wanted to hear?
Anything from the back end of it.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll play some Sepultura.
All right.
Play a couple tunes so Chris can kind of get his voice back together.
Get it back.
And we'll come back and do some more stuff. So here it is. It's Sepultura exclusively here
on your classic metal show.
Hello, everybody. This is Max Cavalera, Sepultura, Soulfly, Cavalera Conspiracy, and you listen to the Classic Metal Show. I see everybody on tour.